what's up guys, Holding Ass with you. Sorry I can't bring y'all the high school girl review today. It hasn't come on the site that I see it. But I got this new video for y'all. A friend of mine is on YouTube tagged me to this. His name is Nerding Out with Nar. I'll put his link in the description below so you can check him out and subscribe to him. But this One Piece tag is basically, if you was in the One Piece war, what kind of captain will you be, and what crewmates will you have in your crew? And the limitations are you can pick anyone to be on your crew, except any Yonkos, past and present, and any of the Shishibukai, past or present. So, no Shishibukai and no warlords. So, but everyone else is pickable, as long as they're in the One Piece realm. So, I'm going to give y'all my character first, the captains, and you get to pick 6 supports and 6 fighters. But I'm going to start you off with the captain, which is my character. My character's name is going to be Holy D. Atlas. My nickname is going to be the Saint Pirates. And my name is the Saint. My race, I'm going to be a Current Lion. And if you don't know what a Current Lion is the lion that you see in the thumbnail. He's from movie 3, which is an animal kingdom that all the animals are just regular animals, but they have different coloring and they oversize and they speak human language. Now it's been to believe that Morgan, the news reporter from One Piece, that he comes from this island. So that's a really big debate whether this is canon, this is where he comes from, or is he a mink, but he left the mink to be a reporter. This is an argument in the One Piece realm, but since this tag is basically picking anything from the One Piece realm to be common as your crewmate, I am going to be using game characters and movie characters, and I'm using one of the movie race. I'm going to be a lion from the current race. So as you see in the thumbnail, that will be my character technically. And also in this tag, you can either create your own fruit or use a fruit that's already been, in the One Piece realm. But for me, I created my own fruit, and the fruit that I have for my character is called the King fruit. What this fruit does is that it allows me to control kinetic energy. So for y'all who don't know what kinetic energy is, I advise you to pause this and then Google it and see, the brief synopsis of what you can do with kinetic energy and what it is, and then come back so you can get an understanding of my character, power, and then you can see why I picked the people who I picked to be on my crew. Because otherwise, it probably won't make no sense to you if you don't know what kinetic energy is. But yeah, the King fruit allows me to control kinetic energy. That's my devil fruit. I'm a special paramecia. My character is a hockey-based character. So, just throwing that out there. And to give you a brief synopsis of why I became a pirate, I wanted to learn more of the outside culture besides the animal kingdom. I wanted to learn human culture, giant culture, and all that other stuff, and I wanted to gain more power. I want to be king one day of my island. So this is why I left and became a pirate. But that's my character, Holy D. Atlas. So now that I got the captain, which is my character, out the way, to bring you to the 6 fighters. Fighters number 1. His name is Bluya. He's a giant from the One Piece game, One Piece, Vound the Land, a giant pirate warrior from Elbaf. Of course, it's from a game character, so he's not canon. But powers and abilities is that he ate the mini no Mi. And what the mini no Mi allows him to do is basically he can manipulate his size. So he can get a lot bigger, he can get a lot smaller, he can become human size, he can become a midget, he can probably even become a Tatara size, which is a dwarf. Who knows? We haven't really seen the full capability of that fruit. But that's basically his power. And his weapon is an oversized shooting club, which is something you see basic in the giant club, giant clan. So, yep, that's my first fighter out of 6. Now my second one also come from a game, The game is called One Piece Unlimited Cruise. His name is the Doom Guardian, and basically what this guy is basically he's like this oversized protector. He's like half human, half robot, and technically he's like the Frankie of my crew. He's not a shipwreck or like a sailor. He's just there for this muscle. And basically, if you play this game, he's given to you as an ally, but he sees y'all as evil because you're pirates, so he ends up betraying you and attacking y'all. But this is a very powerful character. His durability and strength are off the charts. He can fling people with ease. He has a hammer with like this purple energy, which is a mix of like gravity and lightning. And with one strike can like really hurt you badly. And he has like he got really good attack and stuff like that. But yeah, he's also another One Piece game character. A lot of my characters are either movie characters or game characters. I don't really have that many characters from the actual story. I have probably like 3 or 4, but that's about it. Everybody else is like, eh. But that's because I wanted to make this crew a little bit special and unique. So that's why a lot of my characters are game characters or movies. Yeah, but Doom Guardian is number 2. And I would probably try to get pictures of these guys to put up later on. If I don't put them up, I'll probably put them like in between the videos when I'm saying them, or if not, I'll probably put them like all in one picture in the end, so you can actually get a visual on how they look as well, besides me reading the powers to you and stuff like that. But yeah, let me move on to number 3 fighter. Now number 3 is a very unique character that sadly is not talked about in One Piece because I think he's filler. Yeah, he's filler. He's from no, he's not filler. He's from a movie. Sage, who is the fiance of Zolo's best friend. You remember Kuchina? Oh, not Kuchina. Kushina. This is supposed to be her fiance named Sage. I got him as my number 3. And he's my number 3 on the list, but his rank in the crew is he's actually my first mate. And I picked Sage because 1, he's as strong as Zelo. 2, he's very humble and kind and loyal. And 3, he's a badass swordsman. He doesn't love swordsmen. So yeah. But of course I got the Sage without the cursed sword. So it's letting that be known. So yeah, Sage is my 3rd. Now moving on to number 4, and I believe this is also a movie character. Oh no, this is a video game character from Big Secret Treasure of the 7 Phantom Islands. His name is Simon. Now Simon is interesting because, and I picked him, but I want to explain why I picked him because remember earlier I said the villains can't pick no Shichibukai, old or present, and you can't pick no warlord as well. I mean, emperor. So no emperors of the sea and no warlords of the sea can be picked. But what makes Simon interesting is that in this video game, they state that he's so powerful that he's actually on a waiting list to become a Shichibukai. But he never does get the chance to because he's a game character. So even though he's at Shichibukai level, he doesn't have the title specifically, so I am able to pick him. So I'm picking Simon as my 4th. And just to let y'all know now, he has a very powerful broken devil fruit, which is also non-canon. It's called the Paper no Me. Basically, he's an origami man. He could become paper at will, and he can manipulate and control paper. And this is a Logia type devil fruit, so. But yeah, another powerful character. And now for my number 5, the first female, not the only female, but she's going to be the first female to be introduced. She's from movie 2, if you have seen this movie. It's called, wait up, let me put it up. Her name's Honey Queen. So, she's from the second movie, which One Piece has too many movies. They got about like 15, 16 movies all in total, maybe more. So don't quote me on that. But yeah, she's from the second One Piece movie. Her name's Honey Queen, and she's also a Lugia type devil fruit. And basically, she has the Tori Tori no Me, which is like a liquid devil fruit. But they don't tell you what type of liquid that she is. But basically, it's like this licky purple substance that she could become. And it's easy for her to evade while attacking you at the same time. And she could also make you get stuck to things. Because there's like this sticky stuff is almost like honey. Quote, which how she got her name, Honey Queen. Her being a female and having that sticky power and being the second mate of this ship that she's in. So. But yeah. Always loved the Honey Queen. Great character design, great personality. Everything about her is awesome. Sadly, as OP and awesome that she is, movie characters. Which is one of the things that always irked me about One Piece. They got a lot of really powerful characters that are in their games and movies, but they fillers, so it's like, I mean, some of their filler characters are pretty awesome too. But, yep, that's Honey Queen, number 5. Now, for number 6, my last fighter, and my favorite character in One Piece, Enel, the God of Lightning, the ruler of Skypiea, or Eneru, however you want to pronounce it. I know Eneru is in Japanese, and most people like to call him Enel in the English dub, but yeah, Eneru is my number 6 fighter. He should be easily explained why he's my 6th fighter. I mean, man got Century and Heron out the window, like no one will be able to sneak up on me. With him on the crew, and then on top of that, even if somebody somehow manages to sneak up behind me or get close to me, he can just zap him down. I mean, we see what he can do. And now that country level, like maybe city level, somewhere around there. So a very powerful character with his lightning bolts. Not to mention, I have him also in the ship because I wanted to use him as a tag team for somebody else in the ship. So, but yeah, that's my number 6. Now that I got the 6 fighters out the way, I'm going to my 6 supports. And number 1 out of my supports is known as Nico. This is from episode 220, known as the Ocean Dreams. This is a filler character. And this filler character, he's OP as dirt because his devil fruit allows him to basically hypnotic daze people and control their memories while they're in that daze. But what makes it worse is that he has a seahorse that amplifies his power because there's something similar. And for some odd reason, he's the only devil fruit user not affected by the water weakness. But again, he's a filler character, so as OP and as great as he is, he's not that canon to the story. But again, you don't have to use canon characters. You can use movie characters and game characters and fillers and so forth, as long as the characters from the One Piece were that are created through Oda or from his staff. So yeah, Noko, it's number 1 out of my 6 supports. Very powerful character. I like to call him Baby Aizen because that's technically what he kind of is. Not as OP, but close enough. And so he's basically the support. He's going to be the swimmer of the crew. Because as you can tell from my crew, I have like a lot of devil fruit users. But since he's unaffected by that, and he has that seahorse, he'd be very useful. And my character can fly, so. But yeah, going with number. Going with number 2 on my supports. I believe she's also a filler character. Yeah, episode 97. She's a navigator. Her name is Raza. She's an anime only, so, but she's from the Bobo Pirates, and she's a navigator. And on top of that, she also good with knife play, and anybody who's good with swords or anything related to it is cool in my book. So yeah, she's number 2. Now, number 3 for my supports. This is a character that I like a lot. I wish she would have been in the crew instead of Nami, technically speaking, but it is what it is. Silk from Romance Dawn. I have her as my support. She's going to be the cook of the crew. But even though she's a cook, the thing I like about her is, besides the fact that she's a good cook, she also has okay swordsmanship. So she has no powers, but she is good at swordsmanship at a basic level, and she's a good cook. So that'd be my number 3. I'm going to number 4 is Gina. Gina, I believe, is from the Fox. She's from the Foxy art, which I believe that was also filler, if I'm not mistaken. But she's on the crew because she's a shipwreck, which you can't be a pirate without a shipwreck. I'm a navigator, so there goes my cook, my navigator, and now my shipwreck. So yeah, Gina from the Foxy Pirate will be on my crew. Awesome character. And now number 5 is my doctor. She's a giant, so I have 2 giants, a male, 1 and female. And I'm probably gonna butcher her name, but I believe her name is Gut or Gurf, something like that. She's a doctor for the giants. Y'all can see this real quick. So yeah, as being a giant, she got that huge strength and power. She has no devil fruit, but she is extremely well rounded in fighting and in medical expertise. So there goes my doctor, and she has a single blade axe as her weapon, no shield. So that's my doctor. And now for my 6th and final support. This guy is canon to the actually main story. Actually, I believe besides NL, this is the only other character I have that's actually canon to the story. And it's not even a guy, it's a sword that ate a devil fruit. The elephant, Funkfried, Spindle sword from CP0, GB9, his sword. That'll be the last support I have on my team. He's there as travel protection and defending. So yeah, but there he goes, the little elephant dude. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through this list one more time real quick for y'all. I got Bluya. I got Doom General, Doom Guardian, Sage, Simon, Honey Queen, and Eneru. Those are my 6 fighters. And for my 6 supports, I got Funkfried, Noko, Vaza, Silk, Gina, and Guff. So those are my 12 crewmates right there, plus myself, the captain, Holy D Atlas. That's my One Piece team right there. So yeah, this was a fun little tag video to do. I really enjoyed it. I love the idea and everything just was perfectly fine and good. Yeah, really love this tag. Love the teammates and everything. And before I end this video, I want to tag 3 people to it at least. 1, the Netherville King. 2, Hex Competitive. And 3, Fridge Fighter. Those are the 3 I want to tag to this. Yeah, and also, again, I will have an internet with Nar. I will have his link in the description and his Twitter, and I will have my Twitter and my aminos down below as well. So go check that out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me your list of characters, what you would be as a captain in One Piece, and your 6 supports and fighters, and tell me if you like this little game or not, and if you have any other anime games or tags like this, drop that below too so I can check that out. I might do more videos, do the week, do that. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.